I have to make the second part because maybe you might not get it correctly. Now, I will explain that last bit again. If it's RMA or if it's a cancel order, put it at to the last and color this as what the way I colored it. It's a little bit like this light color, so we know by looking at it it's actually being cancelled, and this is actually not a sale, this is a RMA. And when you look at the numbers, and it has to be like, if it's a RMA, the Janet should return that item back to the shop. Okay, when that returned back to the shop, if you have this return to shop, that money that we paid for the battery purchased item, it has to come back into accounts. So therefore we can track them. So simple is that. In this other sheet we can't track that, so it's not returned. When it's not returned, when Janet said I actually returned, what you need to do, you need to put the same item and sum it, and then you need to put on the sold price. I'll just show you. So imagine this actually done in same day. I assume this being done in same day, or no, let's say next day. As I said to you here, you can copy entire section like this and then paste it. So like that, copy and paste when you're moving on to the next bit. And I'm just showing you, let's say you have a RMA, you send it to the customer, okay, and then you're going to return return that to Sumit, and you're going to get money. So I'm just showing you how that works. So it still is not returned. Imagine this return. So before you click on return, it has been returned, so you need to change that into a normal color, because it's a income for us. So it's say RMA return, right, and then this the item, obviously sold price or the income, we actually gonna get 55. Purchase price, we haven't purchased that, we are returning to shops, and for that obviously there's no delivery charge, and this is return to shop. And then go when you go back, and you can just select here return to shop. So it's actually going to work perfectly, return to the shop. So same item has been delivered back to the shop, return, and actually we received cash. That 55 we paid here, we got that back from the shops. Okay, or if you're using for something else, we can get that, but making sure that this is being returned to the shop, we need to have that function. And here, if you're adding additional expenses, like for example, if you're adding additional expenses, like let's say we paid, let's have a look at it here. It's really very confusing at the moment. Okay, like this one, printer shop transport. So obviously it's additional expenses, it's business expenses. So you need to do that. You say business expenses, and I just put a code. Obviously you can keep the same code like that. It's nothing, it doesn't have any meaning, it's just a business cost like that, BC. And then how much was that? $24 dirhams. So you add that money, 24 here. So making sure there's all the data before you, even though it's automatically calculate, making sure when you select this verify, that means you are making sure this all correct. Sometimes when you add a different numbers, this may not work according to the thing. For example, if we had 54, see, it didn't change. See that? Well, it changes, but sometimes it doesn't change. In that case, you have to delete this one and then doing here, so making sure that's actually correct. So that's why this verified part 4. So if you select verified and if its numbers are incorrect, that actually really bad. Okay, so because I will go through one by one and making sure all the data is correct, and furthermore, this exact sheet will be hosted in online. So it will be a lot more easier, especially in this case. See, it's a little bit confusing here. When you have a RMA and you have to return to the shop, when you return, you have to it's actually repeated in two locations, right? So that will be eliminated. So these because we can't have those functions in Excel. I've tried to do that, but then it's so hard. It has to go in a macro, JavaScript and all sort of stuff, which is complicated. So at the moment, just go this way for a week or two once the developer develop this application. So when you select return to shop, it will ask you, the software will pop up a dialog box and will ask how much did you return that to, and then automatically this amount will change, the accounts will change, everything will change. So it's going to be a lot more easier because everything is automatic. Like you don't have to double check any of that. All you have to verify is this whether this order it's verified or not, like each and every data is verified or not. So yeah, so please go ahead and start working on from 1st of May until today. That way we can finalize the accounting like these ones. And before you do that, make sure these like these orders actually reflect back with the status on the BigCommerce, because some orders are cancelled. Let's have a look at it. Declined. So this order is being declined. So let's have a look at it. So this is May 18th. So let's have a look if this order is reflected. Okay, it's actually say cancelled, so that's fine. I found some of them it's not reflected, so obviously that's really bad. So see, look at this. It's kind of a, waiting for the pickup. This is kind of a joke. This actually declined on this. The sale never been done, but however, we have it in our sheet, in our sales sheet. This transaction shouldn't be in our sheet at all, because we never sold this to the customer. If it's waiting, if it's waiting for a pickup, don't put it on the Excel sheet. Wait until that's being completed, that's been done, then put it back in the Excel sheet. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Having waiting, see, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Waiting for customer confirmation. Waiting for customer confirmation means we haven't sold that item yet. So why we put that here and then making numbers go crazy? That doesn't make any sense. So this shouldn't be here. We have to wait until we sold and we complete this the sale, and then only we have to put that data. So Keen, please just double check with this the status on here, like making sure that it's actually reflecting. When you see complete here, that means it's a done deal. So this actually is a sales completed. So therefore it's okay to have this verified. So you verified, you double check. So that's all about here, making sure you are verified. So when you click on verified, it has to be verified, which means you have to double check with the BigCommerce and making sure that's actually up to the standards. And if there is some sort of a change, obviously you have to, you know, redo it again, and then you have to edit those numbers and so on and so forth. So the best way, just wait until the sales is complete. Don't just copy directly from a big commerce like this one. For example, this is still waiting waiting for this, right? So this is still waiting for fulfillment. Don't grab this and put it on the Excel sheet. Okay. You can do that, obviously you can do that, but making sure it's not customer, we did not receive the cash, so keep it empty or something like that, and then keep it not verified because we never sold this item yet. So, you know, just do that way, otherwise it's confused a lot, huge confusion, and very unprofessional way we're doing accounting and so on and so forth. But in a couple of weeks it's going to be a lot more easier. I hope it will be done in a week or 2 times. 2 weeks is the maximum. So entire this section will be hosted online. So you will have a login username password like this, and then you log in and you land here straight away. So you don't have to do any of these, it will be done. You just need to enter data, but you can also enter data in a bulk upload. So you do everything in Excel and you upload, and then system will figure out everything, and then you only have to just verify one by one, and this bit automatically will done for you. You don't have to do any of that. But I have made the Excel also in a way that all syntax and everything is, I made it so you don't have to do anything like that. So when you moving from, so this, assume this is 1st of May, and then when you go to 2nd of May and 3rd of May, you can edit those, and you can delete these, and you can edit and then you can do whatever, and that gonna reflect correctly. Let's have a look at why that happened. Closing balance, opening balance, I have checked all. Okay, obviously opening balance has to be this one. Yeah, so yeah, just making sure that everything is correct one by one. Everything has to be correct. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just ask me. Please start from the 1st of May, and it has to complete correctly. It shouldn't be this this madness here. This is crazy. If you would have followed the first example, the template that I given you, it would have been a lot more organized. It would have been a lot more nicer. I can look up that for you, the exact template that I sent you earlier. But this actually crazy. I think the Johnny did this for you. Janet just edit all the things like this. It's like writing like an article to put this everything, just make a very confusing situation. Go ahead and start doing on this, and if you have any questions, please ask me. And Janet, I hope you're watching this as well. Don't muck this up. Like, don't, if Keen send you this sheet, don't screw this up. Don't put like unnecessary stuff. Keep it organized, keep it nice, keep it like, you know, very organized way. Don't just muck around having lots of bunch of nonsense, and you know, like these ones. It doesn't make any sense. Who delivered this? Who delivered this item? Who we paid this 25 for? We need to have data. We need to know who we paid for. Okay, so I hope to see from 1st of May till today all the data correctly. Everything is verified, everything is checked, everything is cleared, everything is perfect. Yeah, thank you.